What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Back at giving another X video. Today, we're going to get into the weekend featuring Future Double Fantasy official music video. Number 13 trending for music. This dropped 3 days ago. We're going to jump right into it. You know, I love me some Weeknd, some Future. Honestly, Future do be having some bangers, bro. I ain't even going to lie. Like, he's not necessarily the greatest rapper, but, like, he knows how to make some club hits. Even though he speaks fluent walrus, my man can drop some bangers. So, we're going to jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. That is a small shirt, madam. She's missing part of her skirt as well. Her clothes just got chopped up in the lawnmower, you know? It happens. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. That's one thing I love about the Weeknd, especially the last 5 years. He's got that retro sound. Baby girl, I'm the only one who knows inside of you. And baby, you know that I can pull out what's inside of you, even though it's wrong. It's wrong. Even though it's wrong, baby. Oh, a little new style? Okay. You want me inside it, beg me to slide it, knowing we should have never met. Girl, when you ride it, see you decide it, don't say those words that you'll regret. Baby girl, I can tell that you think that I'm right for you. I already know that it's not true, but girl, I lie to you, even though it's wrong. The bounce on this, right? Even though it's wrong, baby. Okay.
We do the things when we know it's wrong. All in my skin, you all in my palm. I said your envelope came with a poem. You possess venom that came with a charm. You get the good out me when I perform. I know the bad in you, that's what I want. And you a baddie, you turning me on. Fiend for your demons, I know what it's going. Love when you fucking me, talking, I know what you're doing. Caught up in love, what the fuck is we doing? Bottles and bottles with us, ain't that to it? I tell you I got you, that's well understood. Your legs on the bed, got your head on the floor. We go out shopping whenever we get bored. We get the pop and leave nothing in the store. If I go to Saturn, I know that you born. Fuck me on Saturday, early in the morning. Fat in the bird, she gon' open her door. Screaming out murder, but showing you remorse. Gotta be cautious, can't pay the support. Stars in the ceiling, don't feel like the Porsche. Came from the trenches, just living on war. Once was a prostitute, I can afford the one I adore.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. That was solid. No need to fight it, no need to hide it. Now that I've seen what's in your heart. His hairstyle, bro. Baby girl, I'm the only one who knows inside of you. And baby, you know that I can pull out what's inside of you, even though it's wrong. It's wrong, even though it's wrong, baby. All right, I'm vibing, dude.
It's hard not to vibe with The Weeknd. And by the way, was that Metro Boomin in the very beginning? Did I sleep on that? Let's see. Featuring Future, Double Fantasy, The Idol. Did it not say Metro? Oh, music from the HBO series. I thought it said Metro Boomin. Look, The Weeknd, okay? He's just got the voice. I don't know what to say. It doesn't matter what song he's on. It doesn't matter what style it is. If The Weeknd is singing, you're being serenaded, okay? He's just got the voice of an angel. It sounds so good. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics too much because I was lost in the vibe. Weeknd, he's so good, Mr. Abel, at creating this nostalgic, vintage kind of sound mixed with modern day music. He's got this blend going on that's fantastic. He reminds me, I remember the very first song I heard from him was Can't Feel My Face. And before the bridge comes on and he's singing, he's doing these little like background noises. I swear I thought it was like an unreleased Michael Jackson song. The dude just has that old kind of style blended with his own, and you can tell Michael has influenced him on a ton of his music, and I'm pretty sure he said it in interviews and stuff. But where I'm going with this is the last 5 years specifically, he's really developed this retro 80s synthwave kind of sound and kind of molded it into his own and modernized it. So you're getting this awesome 80s kind of feel, but in today's style and moment. And so with him, going back to his voice, it doesn't matter what he's saying. It doesn't matter where he's saying it or what track he's on. His voice is just so angelic, man. Like he could be singing on just a kick drum and a snare and it would be a hit song. He's just so good with his voice. Now, you couple that with good storytelling and lyrics and creating this imagery of maybe he has an addiction to sex, or he's got a drug problem, or he's feeling lonely with fame, or whatever song it is that he's writing about, blinding lights and all this, like whatever he's writing, it adds so much more because not only do you feel it from his voice, but then you feel it with his lyrics, and then it just enhances, and everything's enhanced. So with this one, I like specifically how it's got that vintage sound, but then the drum cadence is almost like this fast, upbeat kind of rhythm that contrasts to the slower, warm, vintage vibe of the instrumental for the actual sounds and the instruments other than the percussion. It's more of this contrasted blend because the vibe is kind of slower and relaxed and smooth and sexy, but then the drums are a little uppy, like kind of dancing almost. It's almost like he's taking drugs at a party and he's on downers and then he's on uppers, right? And that's what the vibe is for the song. So going into Future's part, I actually like some of those bars that he said. Obviously, they're nothing special. He's not like a lyricist. I don't expect that from him. But I expected a little bit less, if I'm going to be honest. And he kind of over-delivered for me. I feel like it was good. The only thing I didn't really care for on Future's part, which isn't really on him, is kind of on the engineers and whatever taste they have. Obviously, they're good with it. But for me, the taste, I'm not a fan when the auto-tune is so heavy and it kind of breaks a little bit. And because when the auto-tune breaks, it's trying to correct note changes. And when you can't sing, it breaks more. So the better you can sing, the less you notice auto-tune, even if it's cranked pretty high. The worse that you sing, the more you notice it because your voice is shaky, your voice is all over the place, it's flat, it's sharp, it's hitting incorrect notes. And so the auto-tune is trying to correct in real time all of that. So that's where you get that breakage and and all this weird sound effects and artifacts in the vocals. And I got a little bit of that with Future. And I know that's his sound, I know it's style, like he's not a singer, but I would have liked them to have melodined it or have him, done better takes or corrected that artificially, just because it would have matched the vibe better with The Weeknd, because the moment he comes on, it's instantly different. His voice is different. His style is different. Everything is changed up. So for me personally, I would have liked if the autotune at least was smoother, because then it would have kept that vibe with his different style. But other than that, I enjoyed his verse. I liked his flow. I like how the background instrument changes, the instrumentation, specifically that bass line on like the second part of his verse. And it creates this a whole shift in bop. You know, it just created a whole shift with that change in the back, and then him still rapping, and then, you know, he was talking about sex in the morning and all that stuff. But I enjoyed his part, regardless of that little autotune thing that, you know, that could be personal preference for me, but I enjoyed it. And then getting back to The Weeknd. So because his style is so different, there is a nice break in the entire record when he comes on and just completely turns it upside down because it's so different. And he matched the drums and the percussion a little bit better with his style and his voice and everything than The Weeknd, just because it was geared a little bit more towards hip hop and not really trap, but it had a little bit more of that hip hop kind of feel on the percussion than your typical like 80s music would have. So I think that's why Future sounded really good on that part. But overall, solid. I like the video as well. It definitely gives me kind of like Quentin Tarantino, Scarface kind of vibes, you know, this Miami Vice in the 70s or something, you know. I like the way that it was colored, the video, and I like the filters that they used on it to give it that kind of almost like home recording studio in a sense, at a higher quality level, just like an old production or something. I really enjoyed it, you know, and it's just solid. Sorry, I just talked your ear off for like 20 minutes, but you know me, I just gotta give my breakdown. But I enjoyed this. If he's got a new album coming up, I don't know if he does, but I really hope he does, because I love The Weeknd's music, man. You know, every song that I've heard has always been a vibe. Sometimes it's too slow for me, but it's still like just a piece of art. It's just, he's one of those artists that puts it all in, man. Anyways, I don't want to keep talking to you off. That'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every single day. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. What did you think about this? Did you like The Weeknd's verse? Did you not like Future? Did you like Future? Let me know your thoughts and opinions, as well as if you liked either of these artists, be sure to support them. Subscribe to the YouTube, follow them on social media, stream their music anywhere and ever you can stream music, because support is number one for any artist, band, rapper, entertainer, content creator, whoever's making content or music for you to enjoy and you do enjoy it. Reciprocate that energy via support. So with all of that being said, hope you're having a great day. Sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out.
Ride for you if you ride for me. On the window hard, I'm trying to play for keeps. You ain't gotta worry, put your trust in